Hiya Jeff, lovely to meet up with you on the range and do some work on your game. Just a quick recap on the key points that we covered. Just going to put a little line here up the shaft and a line to the side of your head and take a little look at what's going on during your golf swing. First thing we notice is during the takeaway here down the line, the club tends to get picked up a little bit, but more importantly on the way down it gets very much out in front of your hands. It's pretty typical of a player who is making during the backswing quite a move off the golf ball and then staying there. So there's quite a big movement off the ball. Usually that's sort of explained as being quite a powerful move, which couldn't be further from the truth, and it makes controlling the low point of your swing and the path of your club very chaotic. When we set up, we're establishing a circle that we'd like to swing in. If we hit the ball on the back side of this circle, we will be coming from the inside every time. If the body weight moves to the right, as seen with this footage of yourself, then this circle moves to the right with it, and in turn the low point of the club or the shot becomes too far behind the ball and the path is too much to the left. Whether we like it or not, we're going to come across that golf ball. And you can see a lot of things then in your swing, elbows dividing, etc. You standing up a little bit is to control or try and prevent the club digging into the ground. You can see there the club very, very low to the ground, 10 inches before impact. So what we're going to suggest you do is, first of all, we're going to get the weight forward. We're going to keep the weight on the left hand side. To hit a good golf shot, we need 85% of the weight to be into the left side at impact when we're hitting the mid-iron. It's far easier to do that if we don't move it to the right to start with. So we're going to get the weight forward, we're going to get the handle of the club forward, and then what we're going to try and do here is we're trying to swing on a little bit more of a neutral path. So as we've seen before, you don't do a bad job of taking the club back, but the club comes down very much outside the lines. You can see here now, if that box was in place, you'd be hitting the box. So it's one thing taking it back inside, but you've got to bring it down inside as well. So what we're trying to do now is we've got the weight forward, we're trying to keep it in that position during the takeaway, hands in, and then we're trying to miss the box. You can see as we're doing that, completely different position in regards to the delivery of the golf club. So you can see the shifting of the plane further to the right. So here we've got a guy whose shaft's pointing to the left, going to hit a lot of cuts. Here we've got a guy shaft pointing to the right, has a chance of hitting some draws. We're going to attack that ball more from the inside and hit out at it for longer, rather than attacking it from the outside and cutting across the golf ball. Right knee popping forward is a sign that someone's come across it. You can see there the right leg straightening up a little bit more, which is a sign the player is extending and hitting out at the ball for longer. So a lot of work needed, but we've got to get that club coming from the inside a little bit more naturally. Get the weight forward, keep it forward, don't be in a rush to release the golf club, and keep the hands working in. Good luck with it, and I look forward to working with you again in the coming weeks. Well done.